Hello everyone, Darren here, and welcome back to Manor Lords. Now previously, we built our first Tier 2 housing, our trader, iron mines, and beefed up our food industry, but problems with food constantly persist. So today, I think I've got a solution to my food issues and the job slowdown that we've been seeing, so I'll be working on that as we effectively reach the endgame content of the demo. Although it would be nice to see if we can get into a different region. As mentioned before, this series has been recorded all at once. I can't react to any feedback, but comments and likes are really appreciated. I'll still, of course, be reading it after the fact. I have, in between recordings, been reading some of the Steam discussions and a little bit in my Discord. Can't find any of the solutions yet, now that we're even almost a full day with this demo being out there. At the time of recording, still can't quite find solutions to various problems like the tax collector. One thing I thought I might try, just very quickly with it, seeing as this building doesn't do anything for us anyway, is delete it and see if I can attach it to a wall. For instance, the manor house itself only works when attached to the wall, so perhaps there's something in that? I'm not too sure. It doesn't seem to hurt our chances though, so let's just get rid of it. Hey, there was someone inside. Was it you all along, Hans? Withholding the taxes? Let's see, so tax collector, does it snap onto the walls? Excuse me. No, but there is a road connection point. Weird. Why would there be one? Because it can't be placed outside. Right? It's not allowed. Inside it can be, but maybe if you have it right next to the gatehouse or a gatehouse, maybe it could have a road connection. Maybe then it'll work. I'll just do this. This gives it a road connection, I think. It can't snap onto the wall like the manor did, so we'll just pop it here. See if that does anything. Who knows? Let them get on with it. Now, I mentioned a solution to the kind of food issues that we'd been seeing. I don't know about the food's kind of general slowdown of not being producing enough, although I see lots of people who have that same issue, so that's kind of good. I'm not alone in that one. However, I did notice that I can actually upgrade a granary. Our granaries had been full before, and I've just built this new one down here, and then we have another one just further up here. Maxed out. So let's get these upgraded. It only cost 3 logs, so it's pretty cheap. It just didn't have an icon, so I didn't really notice it. So we'll click that to upgrade. Vastly increases the storage space. So I'm hoping that will keep things flowing, keep things producing, so because I feel like things are being slowed down, because we make so much grain that I feel like it was backing up the granaries to a small extent. Not necessarily the thing that's causing all the issues, but certainly seemed to be something. The last thing would be we built a bloomery, which we're making iron slabs now. So I want to just get making, make tools, and then we can make more vegetable patches. Currently we're trying to import them, which we've been doing a little bit of, but not really enough. So the last building needed for that then will be the smithy. Uses iron slabs and fuel to craft tools. So let's do that. It's going to be like our secondary industry out here, I guess. Try to build it a bit off-center just to make it look a bit more visually interesting. And then I think what I'm going to try and do as well out here, gathering. Let's do a firewood hut out this way too. A woodcutter's lodge. Oh, we're a bit low, it seems. I'll have to wait. Alright, cool. So we'll see that get built. Alright, so just to kind of go over the settlement and just get you re-familiarized with everything. This is sort of our industrial section down here. Mostly aimed towards agricultural industrialization. So we've got our farm, big old farm building. We're threshing some of that wheat into grain. I think next year we can actually kind of switch the farms now, not to have to deal with grain for a while. It seems like we have just piled up so much for our population that we cannot even nearly get through it. Then we have our windmill, which takes, well, let's just double check. It gets the grain and converts it into flour. Then we have the communal oven, which takes the flour and makes it into bread. Connected to a road network with people in there working on that stuff all the time. Although it does seem like we might be a bit low on flour now. In fact, yes, we are out. So let's get out of that. Let's get people in here instead. Let's get one in each, and hopefully they just kind of work with each other. There's no production kind of rates in the game. It doesn't tell you like, oh, you know, you make 20 grain per minute or per day or anything like that. So it's kind of a little tough to kind of work that stuff out. You just have to feel it out. So large granaries in production here and in production here. We're just waiting for the logs to be delivered. So that's totally fine. The only other buildings then would be the brewery and the malt house, right? So the malt house is going to be converting barley into malt. The malt that's gets refined into beer and ale. Those buildings are off right now. So I'm kind of looking to bring in a bit more of a population, but I'm just always a bit worried that The number of months before food runs out is always 0, so a little bit worried on that. We do have a food count here, so that gives me some sort of guess as to what we have. That is a surplus, by the way. If we show all the food, it's still 32, so not entirely sure. I don't think it maybe counts food that's in people's houses. Maybe. Storage would be firewood, people. Yeah, not too sure. Well, we've got our first patch of vegetables here. Are they storing any yet? No. It says it doesn't harvest in winter, so we'll have to just kind of see when they maybe visually actually kind of pull up those carrots and see if that kind of helps the food situation even a little bit. I'm guessing it's probably no more than helping a house out for a few months. I can't imagine a little plot like that would really do that much. Although when you compare it to the big plots over here, maybe not. Maybe not. There are lots of different things you can do for upgrades, so I guess in theory having just a few houses doing vegetables, a few doing chickens, goats, whatever else, maybe that's the way to do it. But we need tools for that, and we don't have them. We also want to get trading some animals in this episode if possible. More ox would be good to speed up construction and moving things around, the heavier logs and things like that. Because, yeah, we've only got the one, and he has to travel quite far to deliver stuff all the time. So it would be good to get another one going. It'd be cool if you get another one, you could just breed them. But as it said in the previous episode, breeding is locked for this demo. Everything is locked in terms of technologies and development. We're also not getting any animals right now, so they're kind of coming back up. I'm hoping that throughout winter we'll shift from the berries onto the animals, and that'll help us out. We've got 3 families currently working on gathering the last of those berries up there. Just make sure they're getting them. Yeah, as we're coming up to November, so they're gonna go kind of frozen for a while and stop growing. All right, we're making flour again. It's good to see. Communal ovens gathering up some of that flour, cranking out the bread. Love to see it. Good. All right, so how's the construction situation over here? All workers busy and waiting their turn. Yeah, I don't really want to take anyone off any particular job right now. We are waiting for the tax collector, I guess, so let's just focus on that, as it's the next thing getting built. Approval is just through the roof. We're up to 71% now. 100 public order. I don't think that's going to be playing in effect. 0 regional wealth. I did see a streamer earlier who had 5 regional wealth. Not really sure how they did that, though. And to be honest, they looked up at it and said they didn't know either. So, there you go. But yeah, we still have orders to purchase. We have 26 silver. We have orders to purchase tools. And we're still trying to sell some of the excess leather that we have. People are quite happy because we've actually got full clothing market and stuff like that. So, hey, we actually built up 1 month of food. Can't believe it. It's the first time I see that in a long time. That's good to see. What do we have? 67 bread. That's good. They're making a lot now. Yeah, they seem to be. So I think that has helped creating the pantry, like the large granary. Now they're storing up, bread and grain there. That allows the farm to kind of distribute the grain out of here and pull in proper other crops. So I think storage was a bit of an issue for me. And this one as well. So 665 grain in there, 554 wheat. So we've got so much grain now that we should be totally fine for a long time to come. I'm going to wait until we get into proper winter, and then I'll decide how to do these fields. You can actually toggle on rotate crops and they automatically go fallow, but we'll just manually do it, I think, this time around. I'm just going to speed up time. She's still making her iron slabs. We can always check up here. 24 iron ore, 12 iron slabs. It seems like a 1-to-1 conversion situation. Seems that way anyway. Does it say? Yeah, it just says converts iron ore into iron slabs. Seems to be working just fine. Nice building. You can see the unique little furnaces or whatever. And the mines are offline while we're just getting these first few crafted, I guess. So a big part of the economy for iron and metals in the future will be like actually making equipment, shields, weapons, armor and stuff like that, so you can actually man a little workforce and go to war. And there's trailers where they show like putting on different equipment for the different individual soldiers or for a class of soldier, because you can actually levy the different classes separately, from what I understand. And I believe it's just the male portion are drafted when you are levying them to go to war. So all very interesting stuff like that. That component of the game will be super interesting to add on top of all of this. The management, like the idea of like, okay, well, we have to like take a bunch of people off the jobs if we're going to send them out, you know, to go fight and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how all that's kind of balanced and managed. I think. Alright, looking good. What's the issue? Work area empty for the logging camp yet again. We really do need to build another one, I think. Oh my god. Oh, right. Wow, this grew so fast. This was the reforesting area. Wow. How fast was that? I didn't even notice it. Look away, look back, and it's done. Jeez. That guy was really good at his job. He made trees that grew in like 6 months. Alright, you can set a new working area over there. We'll just rotate them back and forth. Seems fine to me. Hopefully that sorts the situation out. Animals are back up to 24. The berries are just gone now. So, with berries gone for the season, we'll just toggle off that building. Frees up 3 families. We'll get 2 people on this.
Let's go, people.
Let's go. And we're going to bring down the meat to just 8. There's currently 26. That seems more than enough all throughout the winter to be going and grabbing them and hunting them. Long run to go all the way out here. But the smithy is done. Holy crap, we're flying ahead. Get that someone in there for the smithy now. And they're basically going to take iron slabs and fuel and create tools. So what I'm going to do is something I haven't tried yet, which is... Well, we actually can't. I'm out of timber. But make a storehouse down here and set the location to be just here. And then hopefully that storehouse only ever stores up stuff from this location, right? That would be the idea. You could do the same with this one. Like, there's 2 people on this storehouse. Probably a bit overkill at this point. But set the work area to be just like the weaver or something else. It's not in, to be honest, the best spot. So it's maybe not the best one to have there. But I wonder if that's kind of how that works. It can help you, like, isolate the storage areas so that you're not necessarily traveling too far with certain things. Like, we've got grain all the way up here in this granary, you know. There is an unlimited work area, or we could limit it so that as a granary, you only get stuff from the hunter, you only get stuff from the berries, right? That would be the ideal. And the granary down here only gets stuff from this area. So let's try it, you know? Let's try it, see what happens. So I'll make it generous, just in case there's a bit of spillover. And then this one, make this generous as well. Now maybe you should just leave it unlimited. I don't know, maybe. Now, I'm not covering the carrots with this, so who knows where they go? Who knows? Maybe I guess I'll cover it with this one, just in case. There we go, they are actually covered. Okay, cool. Alright, let's speed it up. Actually, before I speed it up, let's just take off the UI. We don't have to get down on the ground with our guy, but just... Gotta hand it to the details, man. It looks such a gorgeous game. I mean, it's a major selling point. I hate to be just like only... you know, into the graphics, but it is such a massive selling point to this game, especially with so many strategy games and city builders. Like, God love the indies out there, but it's a niche genre. So to see someone be able to come along, utilize Unreal, and be able to like pull together and create assets that look like just fantastic, and not just like, oh, you plonk a building down, it's done. You actually see it getting built and everything. Like, there's a tremendous amount of effort that goes into that. I can only imagine, like, I'd be just so proud of myself if I was the one that made this game. Like, it's really incredible. It's as easy as it is to look at the things that aren't there already and the things that don't work, and to know the project's gone on for years. I can't imagine you could be anything less than proud at pulling off something like this, and it runs well. I mean, that is not easy, even for using an engine. There's many games that use like proprietary engines, or not proprietary, established kind of engines like Unity, Unreal, whatever, and they run like ass. You know, so props to the guy for putting something together that actually runs well, looks gorgeous, and it just makes me want to have more, you know. Anyways, randomly kind of sentimental, I guess, in some sort of sense. The mines are offline still, the bloomery is going. Whoops, always do that by accident. Trying to click buildings that I click the person inside of it. They got an iron slab in there, so we might start seeing these tools climb up now over time. And our logs are gaining, so let's try create a storehouse. Just down here. Would be nice to maybe toss it in somewhere on the side here. So let's get rid of one of these roads. So holding left alt, left click, get rid of it. Storehouse, can we fit it in here? Yes, just about.
Get to work, lads.
That'll look nice and natural, I think. And I like that they let you overlap the roads if you want to make sure that curve works. That's a really nice feature as well. All right, cool. Super snowy. We're in December. Food at least has some in stock. We're up to 118. That has definitely gained. 117 bread. You're eating bread all winter, but hey, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. I mean, some people will be bringing in the meat, though, I guess. Ooh, weird with the snow. It's like tessellation is orientating based on the direction of the camera, the orientation of the camera. Thomas here. Gutting a deer. Oh, chopping right away at those balls. Good to see. Yeah, good stuff. Will be nice. Another quality of life thing. How much did you make? I like that in Farthest Frontier. It tells you, like, what did this building produce last year? How did they do? Oh, look at her. God bless her. Praying for some food. Praying for the game to come out in just a few months. Praying for the patches. She's kind of walking sideways there a bit. Don't do it, man. That's good. I didn't want to see it go through. All right. How are we doing? So, 0 unassigned families, 23 assigned. Anyone not really doing anything? We got foresters just waiting. The forester family, as it were. Gotta say, I'm not super sold on the idea of this family system. I like the idea of generations, like, take over the job that you lose, but it's like, oh, I assigned... I can't just say, like, I just want one person to be a forester. Instead, it's like 4 people, and they're all just sitting there waiting, because it's like, well, there's too many of us, I think. But there's the forester hut. Now, it says they're waiting. To be honest, it could just be because it's actually winter. Maybe they just can't dig up the soil and plant new trees. That could be the case. Their work area is over there. Hopefully they can use that no problem. Well, let them... well, you know what? Let's take them off then. Take them off. If you're not doing anything, get off. How's the granary now? It's good. It's filling up, though. And this one? Yep, filling up. Alright, we'll speed up time. Actually, I did say, I'll just put it on double speed, that I wanted to change around the farm. So this is now fallow. We can actually see what we're going to get. Let's do barley. We seem to have way more grain than we'll ever need, and I don't think... excuse me, it expires. Excuse me. Maybe keep that fallow. Yeah, fallow. I think actually the one in the middle then. Can we do flax? It's only 24%, but it's a big farm, so we might get something out of it. And then this one's barley. Excuse me. Just going to take a really quick drink. Alrighty. So, everything looking good? Yeah, pretty much. Still just have the one livestock. Obviously, want to be bringing in more. I suppose, let's see if we can trade for one now. Trade, import, 10 silver for 1 ox. Let's just try that to start off with, and then we'll go with sheep. Maybe we need to make a little bit more money. We haven't made any more in a long time. We still have this here. 25 is the target. We have more leather than, like, is needed. Pelts, grain. Surely sell some grain. I mean, it's 2 per grain. It's unbelievable how much money you'd make with this. But let's just go 100. If that's the case, like, that's 200 silver instantly. That's madness. Madness. Alright, well, we've got 130 bread in surplus. Yep, we've totally, we've brought up the food. Alright, I've kind of solved it. I mean, kind of. The granary thing definitely helped. Getting people, actually, even with less people working in here, the fact that we freed up the storage and put a storage thing right next to it, that's definitely streamlined and helped that area. Because I think the problem was they were like, we can't work it. The building's full. And no one's taking anything away because the granary's all the way over there. And it's full. Now we've got a new granary dedicated to this area. And they're taking stuff out of there. And that should just get distributed to the food markets and stuff. So yeah, looking much better. Much more clean, efficient, I think. 73% approval is through the roof. Through the roof. Can't get over how good that is. And we've got tools. Tools for days. Alright, so. With the tools in mind... Let's get some more veg. Doesn't require any wood or anything. So there's 3 new vegetable patches. Oh, our lovely big tree has been taken down. Which is kind of what I thought might happen when we built these vegetable patches. So they're going to get building that stuff now. We just have another spare tool. Don't know what we need it for. I don't know if people use tools like in Banished or something to do their jobs more efficiently. It seems to be based on upgrades. A chicken coop. It costs 25 silver, provides eggs consistently throughout the whole year, and a goat shed. 25 silver. Well, we have 26, so why can't I do it? Maybe we need to be a level 2 house. Can't make level 2 houses because we're out of wood for the time being. Should bring that out to... I guess this also brings in logs, does it? Oh, it does. That might be another reason that logging has been so slow, that the ox has been far away. I did notice seeing logs all scattered on the ground. Ah, that might be it then. That's probably it. Why it would take so long. Well, we're getting another ox, so hopefully it helps. That could be it, because they're not carrying them. You never see them do it themselves. And there's a person dedicated to working here, so people. Trader waiting. Okay. Oxen, stock 1, target 1. No, we want target 2. Sorry. Swords. How do we see animals? Livestock, there we go. Oxen. Import only. Yes, we want to bring them in. Target stock, yeah, literally 2. Preferred destination, work in progress. So we only have the 1 trading post, so that's fine. Alright, cool. Nice, starting to get a little bit more of the hang of it. Maybe I'll do another run at some point on the hardest or something. Oh, we can upgrade houses again. Yeah, let's upgrade this guy. Oh, you're lacking a second type of food. Oh, weird. Other people are okay, but you're not. Why would that be? There's only bread left. I guess it's just based on who had what. The haves and have-nots, eh? Alright, let's give these guys the upgrade. We have the logs to do it. So that means this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one will all be level 2. So we can actually see our families. We got 5 burger families, 10 burgers, burger, and 5 kids. Sorry, 10 burger adults and 5 kids, and 5 families in total. I'm guessing eventually these workforces will be broken down to different disciplines of what they can even do job-wise. You'd imagine the peasants maybe be more farming orientated, the burgers perhaps some of the higher class industry stuff, and maybe the soldiers or something. Well, I guess you could put peasants be soldiers. Maybe cavalry could be the artisans. I don't know. A bit more nobles than nobility. Hey, we're cranking out the tools. It does seem like 1-to-1 conversion rates. Again, all this stuff's probably all placeholder anyway. The animals are down to 7. Or sorry, 8. Let's just reduce this down to just 1 person now. Got 2 extra builders not doing anything now. Or families, I should say. No issues. Everything seems fine. Even fuel is okay. Firewood's good. Firewood 11 months. Fuel, food 2 months. I wanted to build another woodcutter lodge over there for the fuel for this place. So let's do that.
Get to work, lads. Get to work, lads.
Alright. That's my English accent. God damn, look at that. That is screenshot worthy right there. So beautiful. Beautiful game. Alright, cool. Let's keep it going. Legacy view locked. Influence hasn't changed in a while. I need to increase our population to like a lot more. I want to fill this entire area here out with houses. I think it could look really cool. But just until those food problems are kind of a bit more solved than that, I don't really want to do that. But I think we'll be soon enough be okay to do it. We're into January. Soon should be February though. Feels like it's been Jan for a while. Still just have the 1 ox, right? This is our livestock category here. Still waiting on someone to cross paths with us and trade for livestock. Yeah, you can forget the tools thing. Just lock that. That's fine. We haven't made any more trades since we sold that bit of leather a long time ago. I wonder, is it only once a year or something? Because it feels like no one's really... Like, people are passing by, but we're not getting anything. Pantry full, the large granary. This one. Yeah, it's just so much grain. So much grain. That's why I've told them just to don't bother getting any more. You just don't need it. This is 1,000 grain inside of it. So does this. And this one, I imagine... Yeah, that's crazy. I just don't understand, like, why. Why so much? Let's see if we could just crank out flour in exchange for it. Ugh, sorry, getting old. My back is starting to hurt me. Alright, good. They're cranking out the flour. I'll just burn through the grain over time. We're not getting any more next year. We're getting barley instead. Barley and flax. And we can actually... I'm going to just reduce that down just a little bit. I just realized we could have the weaver back online. I've had it offline for a while. Put someone back on there. Let them get to work. Make some clothes for us. Some regular clothes. Ready to upgrade. So speaking of upgrades, can we give you chicken coop? No. Now, I'm guessing... It says 25 silver. I'm guessing that you need to import chickens here. But I'm not seeing it in the livestock trading post. Although it is right there. Even though it's not in this category and I can't scroll there, we could click this. Import. I don't know. 5? They only cost 2. So even though I can't scroll on this list or whatever, that should work. So we're asking for 1 ox, 5 chickens, and that's it. And I'm hoping that we can sell some of this excess stuff next year to just generate... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are making +4 gold. What's up with that? 2 silver? Predicted treasury income +4? Did we make a trade? We must have made a trade deal. That's probably what happened. Okay. Still seems like we haven't been able to tax anyone effectively. Don't know why. Forgot to actually check that when we built it again. But it actually still says disconnected from the road. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it needs its own gatehouse. You're supposed to build multiple? Possibly? I don't know. I don't know, because it doesn't say. We're doing fine without it, though. We just made 40. Oh, yeah, we must have just done trades. Does it say up here, actually? No, it doesn't seem to say there. But I'm guessing we sold stuff. Let's check. 34? Maybe grain? I really don't know. Our money's just gone up, though, to 40. I mean, that's fine by me. Still looking to buy an ox, if you got one. We've got plenty of logs now, which is good, so room for big expansions. Fuel is at 8 months, food at 2 months consistently as well. We're still cranking out the bread. Bread's good. Can't do anything to kind of increase that animal population. It is what it is. Unless we wanted to go to another region and get more wild animals. That's kind of what you'd want to be able to do, but I don't think we can. Because food variety for meat's just so low. That's why, you know, I'd like to get like a pasture, farm kind of thing. So farming, regular farm. Pasture provides space for sheep, just for sheep. The goats seem to be local to people's houses, and that's for milk, I think. Hey, yeah, we can see them planting things. That's good. Everyone's planting. Good to see.
Come on, people, get to work.
Storehouse for here. Let's just store everything in that local little area there, that little mining industry area. Town's starting to really come alive, even if they do glitch through things quite a lot. This is our food stall. He's got nothing there. He just picked up a big loaf of bread. He's dropping it off somewhere, I guess. Alright, we're up to 65 people, 72% approval, 2 months ahead of food. 15 logs and timber, that's good. Yeah, logging seems to have picked up a lot during this these months. So we have berries again, so let's get back on foraging. I need to get in the habit of stop pausing it because time moves really slow anyway. So 3 potential there. Let's let the animals recover a bit. Tannery. Could turn that online actually. So yeah, we're really short on people because of all these new granaries and things. So let's go with new houses. Why not? It's part of the fun. Let's just play until our population collapses. I mean, that's really part of the fun. So we have a nice road that kind of cuts through here. Maybe you could do houses like this. Little block. The back of the church. 2 new houses straight up. I don't want to get crazy with that. Let's just leave it the way it was. We'll put more houses in and then do the roads. It seems easier that way. So 2 extra houses there, no big deal. All surrounding this like market, church, tavern. That's the center of the town. All looks good to me. Let's go. Maybe just another grouping here. And then you can just go like this. If you just follow the road, I think. No? Yep. Yeah. Bit of a wide open space on that one, but whatever. Just trying to think. Could do them on a bit more of an individual basis also. Oh, that's such a tiny little house there. I kind of just want to do it to see it. How could it be so small? Sure, let's do it. Sucks to be them. Alright, let's go here. Just follow this road up along. And then we can hold control. Maybe just bend it in a bit. There we go. Alright, cool. Quite a lot of extra houses to be honest. But I mean, it should give us the population to do a lot more. And especially with transport. Transport should get a lot better when we just have people dedicated to it. Make it 4 gold again. I keep missing what's happening. I don't know how I've done that. Now it says 2. Are we taxing people? Who knows? Basic 2 taxes per family. I mean, it could be the case that these people are making veg and selling it at the market themselves, making money, and we're taxing them. That could be the case. I mean, that would be mental. It'd be cool, but so hard to kind of understand and follow, like in terms of a raw like numbers input and output situation, but that might be something to do with it. So the food situation, there's no vegetables like globally, so there's some berries and bread, and that's it. Then we've got a bunch of other items: eggs, milk, salted meat, and then 2 items I can't really make sense of. One almost looks like a cake. Still have 2 tools. How are we for iron ore is out. What about the intermediate, the iron slab? Oh, we have 22 iron slabs, so you're fine. Keep smithing. But the bloomery's done. You can get off the job. Yeah, I'll just make those tools, no big deal. And then they're out on the farms now. Let's increase the farms considering it's March. It's time to start plowing fields. There's only 2 fields that are being operated this year, so all good. Cool. Starting to really get the hang of it, I think. Kind of. Construction has been finished of different plots. Excellent. So we can just see our ox just taking all these things all the way down there. Just waiting for traders to come by. Hopefully give us another ox. To give us some money as well. Hey, our money actually went down. Hey, we got another one. Oh, we got a chicken. Hell yeah. Oh, we've only got 1 though. I can't do anything yet. Again, I don't know if that's what I need. It's just grayed out. I don't know why. Oh, fuck. Fucking clicked the wrong thing. Actually kind of scared me when I did it. Yeah, so chicken coop, 25. Provides eggs. Sounds great. We have 1 chicken stored somewhere. Dorothy. A chicken. There she is. Just roaming around. Just roaming around, not a care in the world. Just the local chicken. Roll 10. Chicken. So we have Fritz, whose role is an ox. And Dorothy, whose role is just roll 10. And then what the hell is this guy? Another CUNTZ. It says getting animal. Is he guiding it? Oh, I think he's like guiding it with him. Look at his gear. He looks really cool. Let's get a little snap of him, as the kids say. Something did just happen. What just happened? Pantry limit reached. Okay. I might make this the thumbnail for the episode. The chicken. The guy and his chicken. And he's got a little frying pan with him. Boom. Alright, so he's at the trader. Let's just speed it up a little bit. He's going to the animal livestock trader. Presumably this would be where we got the chicken from. So, yeah, don't know. So he's dropped off his... What the hell's just happened? Oh. Sounds like... Livestock trading post. Yeah, it sounds like she's just in here. The chicken. If we check here again, we could just follow her and find her. Yeah, it just says waiting. Oh, maybe now she's in storage we could do it. Not yet. I don't know how many we need. We have the silver. It says 25. We have 37. I think. I won't dwell on it too long, but maybe more chickens will come in. So I guess he's possibly... Oh no, he is our trader. I guess maybe they come in from the edge of the map like that. Drop them off at the thing. So let's see how our houses are going. Good. Let's just speed up, I guess. Wow, super green grass today. Nice weather. Here in early April. Be interested to see how much of our influence goes up. We're at 561 now. Taking on a bunch of new houses. Responsibilities. How are we doing for getting these berries? Family joins food consumed. I heard a little gold trickle. Again, no idea what's happening in terms of why that's happening. I'm probably just missing it. I'm guessing we're selling the grain, but I don't know. I don't see anyone passing by. So yeah, don't know. Traveling traders. These workers will travel to the nearest trade point to fulfill set inventory targets. Well, let's just turn that on to 1 then. Can't do it with this building, but can do it with that one. Don't really get that. Surely that's what that means. An upgrade with trading carts. Trading carts allowed to transfer 20. Work in progress locked in the demo. Okay. Pantry limits are reached. The granary has 2,300 grain. This one has 1,500. And this... At least we've taken all the grain out of there. That's something. Now it's just going to be milled. And we have a year of going fallow and just getting barley and flax. Fallow. Good. Alright, we'll just speed up time. Everything's going well. Approval's so good that I expect everybody to be moving in instantly when all these houses get built. Now that our place is a bit bigger. Make it a bit more of a resounding sound. Resonating sound, I should say. Yeah, we're making fresh leather all the time. Maybe we've just been selling that, actually. The target's to keep it at 25. Export only. Export if the stock is greater than the target. The stock is 41. The target's 25. If the stock is 4,000 grain, the target's like 100. So, I mean, maybe make the target 500. I mean, even it's obviously not changing anything, but this could be where we're getting a lot of the gold from. This is the money symbol. There we go. 6 done. Yeah, it must be selling leather all the time in little pieces. I think what's happening as well is... Oh no, I'm probably wrong. I was going to say, as a trader crosses the border, it seems to be triggering the transaction. That seemed to be the case. Might just be now the traveling trader going off and doing stuff. Transporting. Oh yeah, we can't actually find this person. Maybe they're out. Getting an animal. Hey, we got another chicken. Surely all you need is 2. It's not good enough yet. 5. Come on. 5 should be plenty. I'm loving my little vegetable patch. It looks gorge. And the little outhouses at the back of them there. I reckon that's thumbnail worthy. 69% approval. Wouldn't want it to go any higher. Alright, just one more plot to be done. The population is booming. This is probably going to catastrophically impact food, but we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping just to get to that 1,000 influence somehow so we can go expand. Claim with influence. Seems pretty high, like hard to do that. And there's stone out there. Don't know what you even need stone for. Haven't needed it the entire game. Swords construction finished. The plot, new families moved in, families joined. Excellent. Alright, there's one more to go. That's the tiny house, by the way. They're actually encroaching someone else's house. Can you believe it? That's how wars get started, man. When you build slightly over someone's fence. Okay. Woodcutter Lodge. Forgot to assign people out here. How's the fuel, actually? 6 months? Let's do that group there. I'm hoping that the firewood they gather... Actually, yeah, just clear the work area. That's fine. They should just store it in here, or these storage people should grab it and put it in here. Alright, he's just waiting for someone to get something. Yeah, we got more traders on the way. Transporting animals. Have I just given him a task to go off-screen and gather the things that I want? Cheap goods for import, cheap goods for export. Yeah, weird. Yeah, maybe. That's great if that's the case. Then we're just going to get these chickens eventually. I thought we had to rely on these guys coming by. Traveling merchants. Let's read about it. Sells surplus goods to passing traveling merchants. Optionally, workers travel to the nearest trade point to buy or sell goods based on set stock targets. Oh, okay, there you go. So 4 people. Yeah, get them doing it. Get everyone doing it. 4 is the max I can do. Can I increase that now? No? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever. Leave it at 4. It's fine. Just get everyone sending them out there. We've got 50 silver. I'm hoping 4, 5, maybe even all the way up to 10 chickens is what we need to get that done. But we could be growing much more veg. So let's have a look. Food-wise, have we don't seem to have harvested any. There's veg there. Yeah, let's try just a few more. Couple more constructions for veg. For carrots. They look like they're ready to go. Pretty much. I say carrots. There is also cabbages and stuff. Feels like we should have a little pasture of our own. Alright, speed up time. Things are going well in our little hamlet. Just made more money. Boom. Alright, houses are ready to upgrade. So that just means, I guess, that we're getting, yeah, all these little requirements fulfilled. And for the tier 2 houses, we can't hit any more requirements. It just is what it is. Yeah, no one seems to be storing up any excess food or anything. It's just firewood. They have firewood and nothing else. Okay, well. Do we want to upgrade more? We have 5 logs. I kind of want more logs. Procrastinating going inside. And how's the reforesting going? No one's working it.
We need more workers here.
There you go. Storehouse, 1 person working that. Yeah, I'm going to enable idle laborers on these storehouses because that just seems like the smart thing to do. Like, oh, if no one's doing anything, yeah, move stuff around. Are you guys busy? One's waiting and transporting. I guess we could take one off. The other one's out here. Same with them. Alright, so 2 unassigned families at the moment. The wild animals are up to 26. They did start on... They were on 40 when we started the game. So if we could get them back up there, that'd be nice. We've got 192 bread. Basically, the answer is bread to all of our problems. More gold or silver. Good. Gonna move the forager area now to over here. Alright. Seems fine by me. How's the fuel situation? 5 months seems fine as well. Yeah, all good. People are out tilling the land. for the barley. 73% progress on that. 2 families on the farms. Suppose we can make them go a bit quicker. What are we in, June? Yeah, it's a bit late, isn't it?
Come on, people. Get to work.
Just get everyone out there then. Hopefully we'll see them sowing a bit quicker and be a bit of a late harvest June. I mean, they're supposed to take it up in August, but it seems this is going to be well late. The flax is down though already, so that's good. It's just in its growth phase. Yeah, they're sowing the land now. It's good. Some of it's starting to grow already. 1%. And sowing progress is done. So when sowing progress is done, I can reduce this back down a bit. Alright, we're up to 86 population. We just made a little bit more gold. 16 now. That's just by selling all that leather that we have. I'm really hoping I see some vegetables come in. We've had them there for like a year now. You'd hope that August is the time to harvest, right? It says it doesn't harvest in winter. The first one we ever planted was just before winter. So who knows? There's no like kind of like the way a farm tells us how close we are to getting them. There's nothing really telling me that for the vegetables. I assume the people living there harvest it, but who knows? Maybe it's other people too. Do we have to set a work area to tell them to go harvest the veg? Possibly. Just increase that then.
Come on, people.
We'll keep three people on it for now then. Loving my houses. I really am happy with the layout of this town. I think it did a pretty good job. Let's see if we can change that road though. There we go. Love the blending. So good. Okay, nice. Cool. This poor bastard doesn't have anything to grow. He's trying to get those chickens. So how many do we have now? Livestock, we got 4. We have 4 chickens. Not enough though, I guess. I'm gonna try go all the way up to 10. I feel like I'm guessing it's just not working in the game, to be honest, because he can't even do it on the main screen. Let's go 10 as the target stock. Sure. Sorry, got pulled around a bit there. 56 leather. Our goal is to keep it down to 25. Selling all that grain. We've got tons of flour. Wow. Target is 2 oxen. Still waiting on that other ox to come in. Import only. Connected to road network. Let's get another family out there. Maybe we can get it done a bit quicker. Getting an animal and procrastinating. So he's getting another animal. Yeah, they seem to be just going off and getting them from over there. Alright, we'll just speed up time then. Hopefully they'll get that ox soon enough. It seems like they're getting the chickens first. And it just takes the time of one trip going back and forth. The other one's getting an animal now too, though. Heading off into the woods with his mistress. Or his friend. Or his sister. Or all of the above. 70% approval. Yeah, food's good. 230 bread. It seems like nothing goes off, which is so much easier than Farthest Frontier, but I'm guessing in the future things will go off. Alrighty, field seems low there, but it's actually not. Making a little bit to gold all the time. Alright, as we get into, we're into July now. The growth of this farm is staggeringly behind for barley. It was pretty bad fertility here, 33%, that might be part of it. This had a higher priority, so that's the problem there. The reason we want barley is to actually operate the tavern. There's actually a little bit of ale still in there. So we're okay, but I think there's only 6 ale left globally. Yeah, there is. So all the ale is in the tavern. Alright, it's nice to hear the little chinks of coins trickling around and stuff. Making money from all these little transactions all the time. Surely we're spending some of that money as well, getting these chickens, you'd think. Price 2 out of 6. Export price, import price. Oh, right. 6 to bring it in, 2 to send it out. And it was 2 per sheep or per chicken. Chicken coop. I think that this won't unlock unless you have a development point for it. I'm guessing that's the situation. One of these other houses now. Can upgrade the house. They're good to go. They don't have a big enough house to have a chicken coop. But you guys, nope. 89 silver. We're rich. We're super rich. We're into August now. Hey, they're harvesting already. That seems a bit premature. Maybe they just got what they could. So that seems really bad. 24%. We still don't need grain, wheat. So just fallow. Bring back up that soil fertility. To be honest, it seems like you could do that for everything at this point. Maybe a little bit of flax, I guess. Is there anywhere that would have good flax? 26%, 25, 31. So if we look at our, overlay for flax, there's a patch all the way down here that might yield a good amount, but I think we're fine for clothes. If we look at, well, there's cloaks and linen clothes and stuff that's all pretty bad, but this game currently just deals with cloth and leather. We don't actually have a tailor, right? So we have 68 leather, 45 cloth, so we're fine. Yeah, no need. So everyone could just idle now for a while. We just bring up that population. We've got 27 timber. We could just really ramp up the population. Why not? Why the hell not? Where will we do it though? Maybe out this way. Little circle around this way. This is a massive hill though. Seems like a bit of a problem. Let's just try it. Play around with the building a bit. That's what demos are for. Just have fun. That's what games are for. Yeah, something like that. Why not? Can this join back out there? It actually can. How forgiving is that? Yeah, that's nice. Cool. Alright, yeah, so this will be a new little housing district. Kind of far from the church and the tavern and everything, but I think they need maybe a well out this way. That's something I didn't even think of. We have one well in the center of town here that I suppose is supplying everyone on the road network. We could put another one somewhere further out this way. And again, unlike Farthest Frontier, it seems like it doesn't really matter. As long as it has road access, it seems like they just go and get it. But I want to shorten that distance just a bit.
Get to work.
Let's see if I can reach out to the developer and ask some of the questions, give him some feedback as well about my experience. He's really great. A long time ago, I gave him feedback about something. He implemented it like 2 days later. I hadn't played the game, but it was just something. I actually made a video on it back in the day on my other channel, previous channel, about how quick his response was. Basically, it was to do with troops. So in the game, there are troops that can fight, and he was just asking about like what kind of features does Total War not have that you'd like to see. Not that this is anywhere close to a Total War game really, but on the battle side of things, my argument was like I've always wanted to see troops facing forward but moving backwards. It's like when you order a retreat in Total War, they just turn around 180, and like a lot of people do get hit in the back and go down. And it was always a bothersome thing, especially in the Rome games where you have Greek hoplites and Roman legionaries. Like they would not be turning their back. They shouldn't anyway. And most people don't want to die, so they're not going to just 180 an enemy right in front of them. So I was like, oh, it'd be great if you could have a step back mechanic. And I remember he was asking me like, okay, like how should it be done? How should it be implemented? And I was like, I'm thinking about it myself. It's like, oh, do you want to have it be a set formation? You click it and then they do it or whatever. And I was like, I think the simplest solution is you just, whenever you give a retreat order, you tell someone, like, let's say a unit's here. That's a unit. Click the unit, you want them to move back. You just right click. They should know, if they're in combat, just immersively not to turn their backs. There should be no circumstance where they do that just because I'm telling them. Like, I mean, I guess maybe you could say like an override click where it's like double, triple click or something. Just go now. They just like run or break and run. But maybe that could be a thing. But anyway, the simple solution was just like, you don't need any formations. You don't need to be setting rules. Just click the unit and click there, and they should dynamically know not to kill themselves if there's an enemy in front of them. And he did it. He implemented it in 2 days and sent me the video of it working. And it was so cool. He like clicked the unit, he just pulled them back. He drew a line to like pull them back a few times. And you could see half of them half the unit, which was, they were kind of like diagonally offset a little bit of the unit in front of them. Half the unit was like facing the enemy in front of them, backing, stepping away carefully, and the other half of the same unit weren't. They were turning because they were like a bit more in the clear to be able to do so. So I was like, holy shit, they're actually doing it on an individual basis. It's not just like a straight up, the whole unit obeys the one rule kind of thing. It looked really natural, and it was really cool. Anyway, long-winded story of just saying, like, I have a little bit of a bias, I guess, towards this developer just because he's able to do things quickly, and he took on some feedback I gave him instantly. It was very nice, but I haven't spoken to him too much in a long time. But I'm pulling for him, you know, in regards to that sort of stuff. Because if this is game 1, just think of game 2 and game 3, you know. That's what I like to think about anyway. Anyways, fangirling over. But if you want to see that video and the clips he sent me and how it works, my old channel, Republic of Play, has it. So if you search Manor Lords Republic of Play, it's like a 10 or 12 minute video explaining that situation, that kind of back and forth, and then the result of it working in the end. We have 6 chickens now. Seamlessly back into the gameplay. Let's just speed time up again. I love that I can still see Dorothy the chicken in there. We've got 89 silver plus 10 at the end of the month for all the trades we've done. Ah, see, it was plus 10, then it went to plus 8, so we must have bought a chicken. Cool. Alright, that's good to see. Okay, let's start adding some houses around this way. We've got 27 logs, so it's going to take the ox quite a while to bring everything over. But I basically just want, like, rows of houses out here. Don't know if that's going to look too crazy or too weird. Can we, slam one in here? Yes, we can. And we could try to rotate it around, see if it can fit. Ah, can't fit sideways, unfortunately. Let's try it again like this. Alright, we'll try to pull it from down here, across this way. Nah, shame. It seems like it would be able to fit, but I guess however it's figuring it, it just can't. Alright, so instead, we'll just maybe start from here. Just create like a shape like this, I guess. Oh, see, it's too steep. Yeah, damn. This is, I don't think I can actually build here. So difficult. And you can't like raise the land or anything, so I'm guessing this might be the max sort of depression you can go with. Oh my god, I clicked the wrong button. Damn it. I meant to rotate, sorry. You get it all back for free. Let's try again. So something like here. Maybe to there. Keep it in like this. Yeah, okay. So that's something. Maybe we can get one to work in here. If it fits sideways, we could try that. Why not? Just shake it up a bit. We'll give them a road that just goes straight through. You can just latch onto. You don't have to latch to that point. You can latch it anywhere. Little road that just goes down the hill. And then, yeah, just add a few extra houses and see if this works as well. I don't think that'll ever work. It seems just too steep. It would have to be something like this, I think, maybe, at best. Even then, yeah. How narrow can we make it? Nah, it seems like, yeah, it's just too much of a hill. I wonder, though, can you do farms? Let's just see, just to test it out. Nah, too steep. So that sucks. I mean, I'm not blaming the game. I'm just saying it sucks that we have this area here. You just can't build on it. But you could just like take a little trail down there and do something down further, I guess. It's a shame you can't level the terrain. Maybe in future you'll be able to like do a little bit of that. It's nice in Farthest Frontier. You can just level it ever so slightly just to, so you can have a little bit of that extra building. But this looks pretty steep here. Like even that little bit, I don't think I can add in anymore. But there's 3 extra houses there, so whatever. Just trying to think, is there anything else we could do with it to make it a bit more interesting? I'll probably keep the industry area free there. Alright, so a few houses tucked away. Maybe some extra ones out here in the future. We're up to 86, 30 assigned families. Anyone not doing anything? Got a lot of people waiting. Firewood cutters. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Traders are waiting. Foragers waiting. Woodcutters waiting. Oops, sorry. What are you waiting for, sir? How many chickens do we have now? 7? It does seem like the chickens is a no-go, but we'll wait till we get to 10, and then we'll try to just get those ox. But we might have hit our limit for what's possible in the game. 686 influence. Pretty tempted to try and just push it, that population, just to see. Yeah, let's make a big expansion out here. This will be fun. So I'll do the road first. See if we can just curve it ever so slightly. Oh, it's a big hill again. It looked like it was actually really flat. Oh my god. Yeah. Damn. Rough terrain. There's actually not many bends in the terrain out this way, so let's try that. Okay. Now let's just throw in some extra housing out this way then. We've actually got 4 months of food, so I've totally solved the food issue. Totally on purpose, not by complete coincidence. Or a chance. 2 houses facing in that way, or do we do it this way? I think this way would be a little bit nicer. Let's get their plot to go all the way up. Circle around. Oof, it's nasty. Nasty. But we could just rotate. So 4 along the line that way. No, it looks too weird. What we'll do is just go along here. Curve it down like this. That's okay. Oh yeah, I've got an idea. Sorry. Sorry for being a bit indecisive. Just a bit. Curve it like this. We'll cull it in that way. That way we can have just like little houses in here. Just bring it a bit further in. Sure. There we go. Fine. 3 more. And then I was hoping this way. I don't think this is going to be doable actually. It's just, the hill is just probably too steep. Yeah, it's too steep that way. Would be nice to even just have that one house, no? What a shame. Oh well. Still, just a little row of houses there is okay. It's a bit grid-like, those ones. A little bit grid-like. I'm gonna be really annoying and just change them then, because it's just a bit too uniform. I was hoping that I could like attach things to the side, make it a bit different, but it doesn't look like it. So let's do something like this and around. Yeah, just something like that. Just to literally be different. Maybe we could just have one that comes in like this. I can't believe that works. That's so ugly. Sure. Hillside houses. We'll see how it all looks in the end. The game looks so good that I feel like it'll probably just make it work. Alright, cool. We'll just leave it now. Sorry for taking so long with that. Speed up time. Houses are ready to upgrade as well. Should we just do a few upgrades? Doesn't give us anything, but it could look nice. We've got the wood to burn. Alright, we made 100 silver. We're rich. Looking good. So now it's just going to be a case of building quite a few things. Let's reduce down the farming a bit. We're getting into the end of the harvest and everything, so not too much to be dealing with there. Could reduce down the flour. Just get those extra families out building, hopefully, and moving stuff around. Construction finished. Some of the plots have been done. So these ones are getting done first. Obviously, that's the ox has to travel all the way out here and drop these ones off. 3 different plots. Yeah, they are. You can just see this absolute steep incline. It makes a lot more sense from this angle, for that angle, what was happening there. We got all the traders down on the bottom. This guy's coming up to us. Alright, cool. We're up to 711. I might be able to push 1,000 in the next episode. I think I might do one more after this. Just push the game for a bit, get real sandboxy with it, and then call it. Seeing as it seems like we've done pretty much everything you can. So no deaths, 0 deaths. It was totally fine in the end. No cemetery actually, so I feel like maybe the game doesn't even handle death. Who knows? What else could we have done? Hunting camp, forester, logging. Built everything we could. Yeah. Another hitching post maybe. Used to control oxen. Oxen helping. Yeah, so maybe having a second one would encourage getting that other oxen actually. Oh, it says limit reached. Okay. You can only have one. Work area empty. Okay. Well, we'll have to deal with that in the next episode. We're just about to approach winter yet again. Our autumnal showers and thunderstorms have begun. It's going to be it for me. I'm really anticipating having a read of what people are going to say about this game. But I've been enjoying it. As early as it is. Definitely enjoying it. A lot of promise, I think, for it. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support the channel directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. You'll also get exclusive access to my Discord, where there's dedicated channels for each series I'm doing, and it's a great place just to meet others and make some friends.